Hey there friends and enemies, JoPaWrites here again, and today I wanted to talk about Meidra the NPC, as well as the tier of Kaeula ring and the Sorrow handgun, which is a crossbow in Remnant 2, how to obtain all of these, and also which choices you should make in your playthrough. Keep in mind, you can go back and get the rest of the options with either another playthrough, with adventure mode and that kind of stuff, but this is just for your initial playthrough, but also which of these is preferred depending on playstyle and the like. So first and foremost, you have Meidra. She is going to be found in something like the Forbidden Grove or the Faithless Thicket in Yesha, and you're going to talk to her. She's going to give you some dialogue options. If you answer in a more devilish tone, you can get the Bloodstream trait, which increases your gray health regeneration by 0.3 per second for each level. Or if you talk in a more divine way, you can get the Barkstone trait, which gives you 1% damage reduction per level, up to a total of 10%. The Barkstone one is preferable in my personal opinion. I think it's just a little bit better. And then from there, you're going to actually go through and head to Kaeula's Rest. There you'll see a purple item on the ground. It's going to be the tier of Kaeula, which is a ring that is really, really nice. It's going to actually grant you 2 extra relic uses. So you want to keep this if you are running low on relic uses. If you're early in the game, you haven't been able to upgrade your relics, or you're needing to use your relics quite often. But if you're all set on your relics, you're not going to need this. You're going to then proceed. You're going to fight the boss, which is actually a rather difficult boss, to be honest, called the Kaeula's Shadow. This one is actually a lot of fun. I do like this. The way you get sucked into the boss room is very funny to me as well. I do like it quite a bit. But if you obtain the tier of Kaeula, fight the boss, get out of there, then you can actually take the tier of Kaeula and turn it into Meidra for the Sorrow crossbow. This one is pretty solid actually. I actually use it quite a bit and I like it a lot. It is a 5-shot crossbow with built-in weapon mod called Eulogy. This mod allows the user to recall bolts that deal a damage base of 30 damage to enemies when being pulled from, as well as striking enemies on the way back. Any additional bolts over 5 will be issued to reserve. Every bolt returned also grants 2% health to the user. If you are needing something in the sidearm slot that you are going to maybe not do as much damage as the highest DPS sidearms in the game, but you'll actually be able to do a lot of self-sustain and heal over the course of time, especially against certain enemies where you're in a more confined space and you can just kind of send the bolts back and forth consistently. This is something that I would definitely consider. I like this crossbow a lot, and it's one that I would consider picking up if at all possible, because it is very fun as well. And again, you can also go back and get the tier of Kaeula again if you want to on another playthrough. That is an option, but just keep that in mind. If you are on your first playthrough, if you're just running through the game one time, you're going to have to make that decision and pick not only what of the traits that you want, but also which of the items that you would prefer with the tier of Kaeula or the Sorrow. I think there's ultimately better rings as well. That's why I would choose the Sorrow crossbow, but ultimately the option is up to yours. I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts. Which one did you choose? Are you having a preference on whether you like the Sorrow better or the tier of Kaeula? Anyway, let me know in the comments down below. My name is JoPa. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I'll have loads more Remnant 2 content going forward for sure. I hope you have a good one, and I'll catch you all later.